friends, hello, welcome back. We are doing, well, what we pretty much only seem to do on this channel these days, which is the Ottawa Senators franchise. It's all right. It's all right. You know what? It's grown on me playing the franchise. Just, I don't know what it's been going on. Not doing as much lately. I gotta get to it. Been doing a lot of stuff on the other channels, I guess. That's probably got a little bit to do with it. And the fact that we're in September, we got a month still. Month until we touch NHL 21, so we haven't really played HUT, I guess. Maybe that's why we don't do much more stuff. I haven't touched HUT. I don't play much ESHL when you're on outside of the LG off season and stuff. Nonetheless, we can play franchise forever. That's always the cool thing about franchise mode, though. It's kind of, you know, it doesn't have a life cycle. Like, you know, HUT, you get to a point in HUT, it's like you can't play HUT no more because you already, everything's out. What's the point? Everybody's got 99 overall teams. There's nothing to grind for, whatever. But here we go. We're talking. I was gonna do it. Dang it, EA. Dang it. That's gonna be a feature next year. That's gonna be our new franchise mode feature. You're gonna be able to view your lines in the offseason. You'll now have a team in the offseason. How about that? But so that was not a very good spot to end last episode, I guess, then, right? Right before the re-sign phase, we couldn't do anything. We check out the contracts. I think it was a good draft, right? If I ain't mistaken, we had a pretty solid draft. I think we had a good start. We won the lottery, and then we got greedy. We got a little greedy trying to pick up, was it Valentenko? Was it Valentenko? I think it was Valentenko. But he's 21. Maybe that was a mistake, too. Now, this is a second rounder. It wasn't him. So he was a good pick then at second round, 70 overall. Did they say 70? Huh. I don't remember him being a 70 overall. I seen the top 9 forward, so that's actually solid, but he's 21, so that's why. It was a Bachman. Bachman was our man. He is only 17, though, so that's nice to see. He's really young. He's a top 6 forward, medium potential 66. I still think he's got a lot to grow into here, really, when you consider the age and the overall as currently, what he's currently sitting at there is pretty solid, actually. But as far as our RFAs are concerned, we have none? Really? No way. This must be broken. Main roster. Let's take a look here. Let's see, we are in 2020. I don't have the slightest clue what you're in, but we'll pretend we know. 925. So Gianta's gonna be getting paid. And yeah, Gianta, you do too want to stay here. You love us. You stop it right now. 6 years, 6 million. That's pretty friendly. Are we gonna be able to afford that? What we got for cap space? 9 million. Definitely got to keep Gianta since we let go of Darlene. That was the plan there. It's like Darlene's gone, Gianta's coming. We'll see what he feels like here. He wants 6 million. Extension dollars remaining. We have 11 million. He's asking 6.025. That's the years he wants. He doesn't want to be here. I'm happy with 6 years. 6 years, 6.2 for a guy he's grown beautifully. As long as that low elite don't kill him here anytime soon. So, I know you're not interested. I got you. Savoy's cheap. Savoy's there for 3 years. We got 2 more years out of Shing time. I feel like we had some trade talk for some of these guys coming in. This update, right? Yeah, because we're in the resign phase. I always look at it like right before sometimes and mess it up there. But we should be good there. Kostopoulos, that's another guy I like. 23 years old though, but he's actually, wow, what happened? I wanted to say Kostopoulos at one point in time had medium or low elite or something. Now he's top 4 medium. That's still good. That's good to have. You could have a guy like that on the team at 23. You can sign him cheaper. We'll see what he wants here really quickly. 4 million? Are you crazy? Buddy, you're a bottom 2 deep pair. 4 million, this guy. What else we got out here? Wah. He's an 81. See, the thing is, though, he is 23 in all fairness. Maybe he goes up to an 84, 83. And you do need those guys on the team. This guy wants 3 million, and he's going nowhere. Maybe Kostopoulos is the guy to pay here. We'll give it to you, Kostopoulos. We're going to give you exactly what you're asking for, though. We're not going to penny over that. We'll look at Yzerman. Yzerman is a guy did we trade for Yzerman? I feel like we traded for him, right? I think that was a guy that was a part of a trade. Yeah, Edmonton trade. But I thought 29 points, 63 games played for us this season. Not too bad. 17 for 17, looked like the 4th line, 3rd line type of guy there. Like the low elite, like the 25 years old. We'll see what he's wanting here. He's wanting 1 year, 1.87. So yeah, he wants to see what he can do with himself here, clearly. Which ain't a bad deal, I don't think, yeah, because he's a 2-way forward who's got some sick defensive abilities. So we'll give him that. I wouldn't mind keeping him a couple years. So we're going to try 3 years, 1.92, and see if he'd take that or not. I imagine not. It looks like I said, he's trying to bet on himself here and trying to do the best with that. And don't blame him, right? Don't blame him at all. He's just playing on the 4th line. Make sure our goaltenders are under contract. That's the thing we always seem to do is forget the goalies. So our goaltender's looking good there. In the system, you are UFA soon. Rager's 21. Why is he taking so long to progress? We better make sure he's getting starts down there in the AHL. That could have been part of it. So I'm assuming, oh, we got to get these guys. Here you go. Take our money. 84. I forgot all about that. Malkin's 84. 84 overall. And Popov's an 80. Dang it. Can I take my money back? Can I take the money back on that contract? I forgot all about him, that defenseman. So let's take a look real quickly at what we got. We are in the system. Look at the main roster. Is Popov a main roster guy? He is a medium elite. He is a defensive defenseman. Oh man, he's so beautiful. He is such a beauty. A defensive defenseman. Them are so hard because we tried trading for a defensive defenseman. They're just so hard to come by. They don't progress or whatever it is. It is nice to see we got that. So Wall probably don't need to stay. We have, let's count this out here. We have one defensive defenseman there. There's two, and Hayek, whatever, and Gianta's three. I forgot we had Gianta. We have a couple defensive defensemen that really grew nicely. So that's three there. Hagman's the one two-way defender that we end up keeping here, unfortunately. Yeah, he still fits on the scheme decently there. And then we have, no, that's not true. Modine's a two-way defender. I'd really like to get us another offensive defenseman then. Kostopoulos is our one offensive defenseman, so it is nice we kept him there. Modine at 22, medium elite. Dang. Modine's been going slowly. And the thing is, again, it's killing us. It's that defensive two-way. I think what we tried doing, right, if I ain't mistaken, we tried going two-way on one line. And then we tried to do offensive, defensive on the other two lines, which would work. Modine and, what was it, Hagman? Again, that'd be a fine pair. But then the question becomes, we need another offensive defenseman, or we have too many defensive defensemen. Yeah, we won't need Hayek anymore, even though he's under contract. $5 million a year, 4 more years. What did we do? What was we thinking accepting that? Who traded for this guy? Was that us? Oh my goodness. $5 million. That's not going to happen. We're going to try and move Hayek. I can't imagine who's going to take that contract. How did we... What was he thinking? Maybe that's why they sent it to us. Because Hayek's contract, they wanted to get rid of him. He's like, oh, we'll get rid of it later. It'll be fine. So that's something we have to worry about. I thought we was going to be able to make trades from here. But clearly, again, the trade window's closed when you're signing players, apparently. Something new we learn every single day here. So let's take a look at what we got here. So we have centers. Of Washington, Byfield. Why is Byfield only 84? What is this game, EA? I've had enough of your stuff. Byfield was rocking in 87 and 88. He put up 44 points, but to drop 3 overall points at 24? I don't understand the progression. I don't get it. That makes me very upset because we got to keep him. He's a power forward. He's making $6 million a year. That's probably why he progressed down. He's like, oh, he's only making $6 million. Let's drop that overall a little bit. Appleton's out there on the team still. We're doing pretty good as far as players laying around. We got, 7 centers. All of them playable. Yzerman's even at elite, who we just tried to offer money there. We can even move one of those guys if we have to. So we have 7 centers that'll move around the forwards, wings. We actually look like we're in pretty good shape for this offseason, to be honest. We might not have to sign too many guys. That'd be nice, right? Go in offseason, not having to deal with players. Just make a trade or two. Seshnikov and Kostasin. Yeah, it looks like we're good. It looks like we're good from, count it out again. 2, 6, 12. Yeah, we got 13 players. Now, we don't have a depth option, so if something doesn't work on our line, we don't have that. But we're rocking all guys with 80 pluses, though, on that forward core. And again, the defense, after that draft, I forgot we drafted a player. That's what helped, too. Keep on rinse, recycle, repeating. So again, we questioned that trade earlier. Is it worth it? 110%. 110% worth it because we end up with a first overall pick. That's something else. This is nice, though. This is nice. We're going to get everything out of the way. We're not in the re-sign phase. So now watch it flip over a year ahead of time. Let's see if it does that or not. I should have known. I should have known. Sort of re-sign phase. Yzerman doesn't want to stay here. Neither does Kostopoulos. Gianta does. Happy to have you, Gianta. Now we got to see if those guys are actually guys we have to keep now, because that's going to be tough if we can't keep those guys around. I was hoping we could. Go to contracts right here. You guys would tell me. You don't need to scroll. Just click on a big button right there. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, they are definitely due money. Yeah, they are. You're an RFA, buddy. I don't know where you think you're going. I don't know where you think you're going. He lowered his what, though? Okay. Or was that what we offered? Years 1 and 3. No, he changed what he wanted. He did want 1 year, right? Was that Yzerman? I think that was Yzerman. Pretty sure he just asked for exactly what we just gave him. Actually, less. I'll have to relook at what it says right there. Kostopoulos, we'll see what he wants. See if he lowered his value. He still wants 4.5. Now he wants 4 years. I'm just glad to see you changed your mind in 2 days, Kostopoulos. I get it. I know. It was tough for you, wasn't it? Here, 4.575 We'll see what those guys say there. Again, we're not going to re-sign any of these other guys. We'll get the RFAs out of the way. There you go there. You got to stay regardless. You got to stay regardless as per the usual. There you go. And these are all AHL guys, right? They should be. We should qualify them just in case. But we're not going to. We're rebellious like that. We're just going to take that chance and hope for the best. Why not? We don't have to sign too many of these guys because we have those guys in the, whatchamacallit, the one thing. Yeah, we're going to qualify. You don't want to be here? That's great. Good luck finding a team that wants you, though. Oh, that wasn't nice. That was not nice at all. All right, let's go ahead and sim up a day or two and see what they think of those contracts here real quick. Start reading it, get an idea if they're interested at all here. We'll see. Reject your contract. I decided to test the free agent market. Some more money could change my mind. Who in the heck are you? Stan Ferentz? I don't remember offering you money. Oh, one of those AHL guys. Same with Philstrom. You're really not, though, because you're RFAs. Easy decision to stay. Thanks for staying, Gil. Rejected. I want to test the free agent market this offseason. Maybe more cash. You're not going to, though, Eisman. You're an RFA. Whatever. I don't care. Fine, I'll qualify you and pay you less. Lua Malalo wanted to reject it as well. Kostopoulos, same story. I'll just test, or that'll be the new way to do it, I guess, because I ain't overpaying these guys. We'll just qualify them and match whatever the team's willing to pay them. I can't imagine a team's going to go over 4.8 for either one of those guys, because that's, what, first round, second round picks? Somebody might overpay Yzerman. We're just going to, here you go, take the qualification. You take the qualification. I don't know who you think you are, thinking you're a top 4 defenseman looking 23-year-old, having 81 overall, having non-extension looking, having Kostopoulos over here. I think you knew the final word of that sentence there. YouTube would not approve, though. So we'll go ahead and sim it up then. Okay, we'll sim it up and see what they want to offer you guys. This is nice, though. We'll see. We'll take a look at the coaching staff. That might be the one thing we can work on. Yeah, re-sign phase. That's perfect. You have guys, contracts not renewed. The following coaches are assistant coach, head coach. Oh, you want to see the head coach that wants to stay here. Can I renew that from here? Apparently not. Perfect. Okay, we need to sign like literally everything apparently as far as coaches. So we got an easy free agency. Yeah, what do you want to call that? Free agent off season, free agency off season here for the players, but the coaches are like not gonna happen today. So let's see what we need out here for a coach. We need an AHL head coach. We need literally everything. Some of everything. Great. Perfect. Love it. Why not? Okay, so we want to go. I want to have the best players possible here. Ain't none of these guys are going to stay in the AHL, though. So we have to look at higher scouts, AHL head coach. I want to find a guy that's a good teacher. That's all I really care about. Teach. There's an A-. Good for me. Hello, Marvin Chapman. How would you like to be a Belleville Senator this season? Oh, you would, wouldn't you? I thought so. Good having that conversation with you. I'm glad we could hold this interview. We need an assistant coach for the NHL. We can splurge a little bit more on that. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get in a head coach. But we can look at maybe an associate. B, no. A- there. B. Looks good to me. Good penalty killer for Staples. He's a veterans guy. We could probably use somebody like that around here. And I forget what position we need. Is it an associate or assistant that we need? Which one's the higher one? The associate. So I think we need an assistant. We'll pay him high. We'll pay him good money to take that job, right? Yeah, it's an assistant. Guess I thought. And then we need goalie coaches. Good old goalie coaches. I swear we sign goalie coaches every single year. This guy's a goalie coach. A+. Sign him up. If only he didn't want to be a head coach. That's the highest I think I've seen a goalie coach before. That's crazy. For a specialist, usually the goalies are always really, really bad. There's veterans. What's at their veterans here? Because we're going to get the goalies. Yeah, goalies. Oh, look at that. D. Looks like a report card. And then there's an A+ out of nowhere. So we have, I guess, some mediocre goalie. Can we try somebody else as a goalie coach? I don't really want to go that direction. I'd rather have somebody that's got some experience somewhere. That's just, maybe that's where our goalies ain't growing, because we keep signing bad goalie coaches. Defense, offense, power play, but there isn't a goalie feature there. That's a question for you guys. Maybe you know the answer. I'm sure you guys probably have tested this out. Does it matter? Can I sign a generalist as a goalie coach? Would that be an idea that would work? Because the thing is, I don't like how bad the teaching and everything is for a goalie coach. We'll take a look. Because our goalie coaches don't really progress that quickly either. This guy's got some sick teaching. Got some Carey Price looking having stuff to him. There's an A- on a teaching. Maybe that's why they're all that low, though, because they're goalie coaches, so they don't really specialize in anything but goalie coaching. We'll see. We'll offer that guy some cash. And we'll offer, again, anybody that can teach. That looks like a good teacher to me. We'll offer you some cash. You can be the NHL goalie coach. We're just dishing out the dough today. There you go. Have some nice money. And the other question is, how many scouts do we have? 11 of 10. So we got... Oh, we're never going to remember this. We have a bunch of Liga guys. Why is everybody scouting? No wonder. We need to change it. I thought EA did a pretty good job automatically doing it. I'll have to change that, I guess, next season. That's probably why we had no WHL guys. There's 4 guys scouting one area. I don't think we need that. I don't quite think that's necessary there, EA. We're going to go ahead and sign some scouts here real quick. All right, that is taken care of. So now we're going to see... Hopefully, as long as these guys accept their money here, we're going to see exactly what is going to go out there as far as an RFA is concerned. We're going to have to sim up a few weeks for that. We might have to cancel this if they reject some offers. We'll see. I'm hearing that your staff chemistry is low. I was going to say no, but I want to be a solution to the issue. Oh, thanks, buddy. You just backdoored us. That was just a nice way of saying screw you guys. That was kind of rude. I don't know if I want you as a coach. But yes, willing to accept your offer. Thank you for staying, Belay. Poroshenko, hello. Griba, hello. Hadar, hello. We're swinging for the fences and hitting everything out of the park right now. Smiths, come on down. I'm happy to join the team. Thank you, Chappie. Hello, welcome to the squad. Great, Jeff. Same story. Good to have you. Pelletier, yeah, I'm happy to have you on here as well. Solinesian, we're just killing with the scouts right now. Pedersen, hello. Claudette, hello. And is that going to be it? That looks like it's it. Here we go. All right, so Kostopoulos has been tendered an offer sheet of 5. Holy, that ain't right. 5.1 for 5 years by the Blackhawks. You have the necessary salary cap to match your offer and retain his services. That's it? Is 1 first? I don't think that's right. It's 5 mil. It's 4 million to 8 million second tier, and then 8 million and plus is the top tier, right? Isn't this like a first and 2 seconds and a third or something's the proper compensation? I feel like it is. That's a lot of money though. 5 million for Kostopoulos. What is he, an offensive defenseman? And we could get a first round pick for this guy. I don't just imagine trading him for a first. I mean, if we can pick up another guy, what we need is an offensive defense. We see what's killing us is we're late in free agency now. Can I look at that? Can we review it? That's what I want to take out. Remind me in 6 days. All right, stop right there. Stop right there, I said stop right there. Thank you. Thanks for listening. EA's got it. Let's take a look at the offensive defenseman out there, because that's all I'm really worried about with him, is what we can do without him. I mean, they want to give us a first-round pick and $5 million for the guy. I don't know if that's not a liability to be on their team. So we'll look here. We got, what, overall? Is that an overall? It's just in the wrong spot. Yeah, it's an overall. Okay, so let's see what we got. As far as these guys they want the same money in all fairness. At an 82, though, there's an offensive defenseman just right there. That's beautiful. Defensive pairing 1. He wants to play. I don't care. You're not an offensive. Yeah, there's a lot of offensive defensemen out here. We could take a first-round pick. What's the age? 27. Not a big difference there. 27, 30. I don't know how much more that guy grows. I think we just play the short game here if we can. 3 years is what they want. I mean, I didn't pat at all for a guy that wants 3 years. The one thing I do want to see that Kostopoulos real quickly, and we can't because here we are. No, we might be able to. I want to see his chemistry on the team here, because that'd be something. I forget. I cannot remember, and that's what drives me up the walls. He's unsigned. I'm very aware of that. Unsigned. They're really not going to show me him. Are you freaking kidding me? Is this really a thing right now, EA? I just want to see the man's chemistry. I think we get rid of him. 5 million. Let's take a look at the Blackhawks real quick. Can we look at the Blackhawks? Blackhawks. How can I look at that? We'll take a look from here, maybe? Possibly? Yeah, we can. Perfect. Let's see how the Blackhawks are doing right now. Dak 89, DeBrincat, Poke. How can they afford this guy? Boquist there, Strome 87. They have a solid team. I feel like they're making play. I feel like they just won a Stanley Cup or something not that far ago, and they might have. Let's go with. Damn, now their goalies are terrible. Oh my, they better be signing one of those in free agency. They ain't gonna go anywhere. And they look like they want to spend all their money on a player. They go $5 million there. They're gonna have $4 million. They're not gonna be able to afford a goalie if they wanted to. I think we take that pick. What goalie do they got in the system's the question. Any? No. They're gonna have to sign a goalie, and he's gonna have to be mediocre. Good luck finding a goalie that they can sign for that. I think we take the chance. Just off seeing that alone, we'll see what kind of goalies are out there in free agency. But that is, again, they could just not have a goalie signed. That's always the thing, too. But we'll take a look real quick to see what goalies are out there. They have Georgiev, that one's $5 million. That's an 82. Is that the best overalls, an 83? Yeah, the best overalls, an 83. That's Rittich, so I think we try it. I think we do try that. They might take a guy like Rittich, but I don't know how much more salary guys they need to sign. This might be the one man. Their offer sheet, I can't believe a first and a third, though. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be more than that. But for an 81 overall, he's a top 4 guy. He's not really going anywhere, right? I mean, it's not like he's an elite medium or anything. You want to give him a first round pick for him, you can have him. We're going to try to sign a player after all out of all of this, I guess, huh? Again, I guess we go, Bouchard? Bouchard, 82 overall. We don't have to go Bouchard if we don't want. Really? How's he looking here? Top 4 D pair, though. I like that. A guy that can be in the top 4. He fits there. That's a good area. -6, -5. He's been playing for the Islanders. I don't think I've seen them relevant at all since they've been around. -6 last season. We'll take a look at some other guys. I like to get locked onto a guy, though. Big mistake, I guess. Ethan Bear's 30. I don't like the age on Ethan Bear. Carlson, no. Gerard is no chemistry. I think we go with it. We'll go with the 82. He wants a lot of money. Is there teams interested? Teams interested. None, it looks like. 6 years! I'm just kidding. I ain't really that interested in you. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Ethan Bear over there. No. Gerard already said didn't fit. That guy's on a team. That's nice to see. He's a free agent on a team. That's what happens when you're on Detroit. Jeremy Wall, that was our man, right? How can you not know what his chemistry is? He had last season at an 81. So we could always re-sign Wall if we needed to. 2.8 for an 81, a much better contract. I really do like knowing that Bear fits on this team. Not Bear, whatever his name is. You know his face. This guy right here, Bouchard, fits on the team, but I don't want to give him 6 years. I think it's a better idea to go with the cheaper defenseman anyway. We better go back down here with Wall. Even if I don't know. I feel like we need to get somebody. It's 1 overall point different. 1 overall point, I don't know what we're thinking here. Other than the fact how old's Wall? 30. Yeah, 1 overall is not going to kill me. How did he do on a team? I guess that's how we could tell, right? +4. And he was definitely third lining it. I don't think he had good chemistry here. I just have a feeling. It drives me nuts that I can't see it. Somebody on that line didn't. We're going to try it. We're going to try Bouchard first. And we're not offering him more than 3 years, though. We're going to give him, what's his age at? 30, 27. Not at that overall. That is ridiculous. We'll try 3 years. No other team's interested in. So we're going to try to undercut him a little bit here, just quickly, to see what happens. We haven't really tested the waters in this area. Normally we go after high guys that are more expensive or cheaper or whatever. Yeah, nobody interested in him, though. So maybe he takes it. I mean, we're only 2 weeks into free agency still. So he might consider it, might not. Third day. Oh, he's really considered it, I guess. He wouldn't embarrass him. Okay, there it is. We're taking that compensation. No questions about it for Kostopoulos. I still think we should be getting more than 1 first out of that. Thank you. Extremely happy to accept your offer as Bouchard. Perfect. I like the idea that I'm likely to be a go-to man for your team. Yes, I like it. That was a W. We just picked up essentially a first-round draft pick and a slightly better player. It's going to cost us the same, but we got a first-round draft pick, went to free agency. If Chicago wanted to do it, they wanted to do it. I still think, again, could have got a second and a third in there. Whatever. We'll take it. We just got to pray Chicago's got a bad goaltender situation over there. Hey, me again, your boss. I just wanted to check in with you to see if you have some kind of plan to deal or some kind of plan to deal with RFA. Oh, why? He's the only one holding out right now, so I figured I'd check in to see. What? Doesn't he have any offers from any other team? You want to tell? Yeah, I got it, boss. He didn't want to stay here. Did you not see the message? He said, nope, don't want to play here. He tests free agency. He's like, oh, the phone's going to be ringing off the hook, and his phone is still not off the hook the entire time. Just sitting there like a dead duck. Oh, this is awkward. This guy's got some compensation. No, we're not. We're going to take that view player info. What? You do not have the necessary... What do you mean? You have 6 days to free up cap. How do we not have salary cap space? We had space for 6.5 million here, but we don't have space for 2? Oh, no. Okay, so we have to remind me in 6 days. We've got to figure out some cap space for this guy. That's tough. Okay, so let's take a look at these contracts, I guess. I was over here laughing at him. You got the money to pay the man if he wanted to stay. We have 1.45 in cap space. Yeah, we are a little bit loose on the cap space then. Huh? Okay, so let's see. Bouchard, no. Gironta, no. Hayek. Hayek's the man getting paid. Yeah, that's who we wanted to trade. I forgot about it. Hayek's got to go. Finally, we're allowed to make that trade. I don't know if any team in their right mind wants to take that contract, though. That will give us the cap space for now and for years in the future. This is going to be somebody who end up giving him. Oh, he's got trade value. Sure, who wants him? Arizona does. Arizona, how would you like to pay $5 million a year for a defender? How would you like to do that? This sounds great. You want to give us a second-round pick for it, too? You do. You might give up more than that. Hang on a second here. Let's try next year's third. That's a lot. It's a good joke, though. Good joke, though. I think they liked it. They're laughing a little bit there. We'll try fourth. Fourth. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. See you later, Hayek. Now we're going to go and match that deal. That greedy son of a gun didn't want to stay on our team, but he's staying. You know, he just wanted that extra 50K a year. Hey, I can't blame him. Yeah, here's a big deal to, you know, most normal humans. Not so much a hockey player. That's probably just one night at the bar. Okay, so we're going to match that offer at 3rd year, 3-year. Yeah, perfect. That's what we want. Perfect. Oh, I'm sure he was happy to stay, Eisman. That's why he said he didn't want an extension. Glad to hear the message. Glad to hear you get that out of the way there. Okay, so we're headed into August. We're going to get a chance to see our lines for the first time here since picking up these studs and a half over in the draft this season. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited. I am just pumped. Savoy, you are not playing on the first line. Sorry, that's not happening. That is going to be Byfield spot. Savoy, you're going to play. See, that's what kills us still. Man, we're getting a +3 on that line. That Malkin straight up said, send me on the second line. I'm ready to go. That is such a good chemistry line that it's +3 in it with a two-way forward. Unfortunately, we cannot figure out this first line still. Who doesn't have the chemistry to be on a first line? Oh, Svechnikov. Svechnikov doesn't want to be anywhere close to that first line, so he needs to go second line. Can we move left front? What? Oh, Svechnikov's a goal scorer. Who in the heck's the other sniper? Do we have one? Wow, it's tough. We need one sniper. We just need one little sniper. We can still +3 it if we get rid of this guy. Though, but see, he can't play center. Can anybody play center? Anybody. Ooh, Malkin can play center. This guy's just some of everything. He just says, I'll take care of it all, coach. So we got him. And unfortunately, Costas in that first line doesn't +3 that line, which is killer. I would really like to have a way to make that happen. I don't think we have any snipers down here. Shingtime does not need to be here anymore. We have one power forward down there in Frederick. What's Shingtime looking like from a chemistry standpoint? Really good on that second line, actually. Lafreniere is looking good on the third line. That's not where he's getting paid to play, though. I'm sorry to break that to him. So Kostasin's killing us here. Kostasin continues to be... That's what he's been for us, is a problem. He's got 11 million... Do we trade Kostasin? Somebody tell me that's a bad idea. He's a 91. He put up 60 points. He's a two-way forward. He hasn't been over a point per game. Do we put him up? Do we trade him? I want to hear the thoughts, fellas. Trade Kostasin. Now that we have Malkin, who's a power forward, a franchise player, we can get any franchise player we want for Kostasin. Who would you guys think we should get? A sniper? I mean, we got 11 million cap space to work with. 11 million. I think we got to trade it. I do. I think that's got to go. So Gianta and Hagman's not going to go in the first line. We're going to go, is it going to be Bouchard maybe? Bouchard +3. Oh, yeah, you are. Oh, baby. Yeah, buddy. Him and I'd like to put Modine and Hagman on the first line, but they can. They still are good there. So that's nice to see. And the third line is Popov. And who in the heck is Jakob Murray? I thought we picked up another defenseman. Oh? No defender when we traded that guy away. Was that it? Was that the defenders? That was a good idea by us then. So we're going to pick up a defenseman, it looks like, here to play with Popov here. Who is decent chemistry. What do we need? An offensive defense? Yeah, an offensive defense. Anything's better than the 79 we got right now. And as far as the goaltending is concerned, again, we have Tynan and Malcolm Subban over there. AHL, make sure the right guy's playing. Yeah, Rager is playing there. Perfect. He went up to a 71, so that's nice to see there. And as far as the starting lineups are concerned, though, as always, make sure these guys are playing. That need to be playing. We're not benching players. We have nobody scratched. Okay, so yeah, we're in good shape there. Everybody's playing, it looks like. All right, so here's what we're looking at from a defenseman standpoint. We got a defensive defenseman. We need an offensive defenseman, right? So that's not going to work. There's a two-way. There's a two-way. Here's an offensive. Do you fit anywhere? They don't know. He is a 78. He wants no money, really. I mean, here, take it. Let's take this deal. Take this bread, buddy. There you go. How'd you like to be on a team? You are a top 6 defensive type of guy. I didn't even look at your age. 30. Perfect. That's good. I don't mind a 78 over on the bottom line as long as the chemistry is good there. And we don't really know because they're free agents and they're still working on that there. But man, Kostasin, thinks we can get for what would we? It has to be a sniper, right? Get rid of pick up a sniper for that first line with you get rid of Kostasin? I think that makes them first lines filthy if we do that. It really would. Are you going to take that money? Extremely happy. I thought you would. Thank you. Let's see what that does to that bottom line there. I think the defense is looking really good now. And now that we picked up the, again, we got that first overall pick this year, whatever. They said, here's a power forward. Thanks for playing. We'll have that as well. So we'll get rid of you. We'll put in, of course, using the AHL. +1, whatever. All righty, we'll take it. +1. Get the +3 there. Again, we can even go the defenseman route. See, the thing that's killing us with the Hagman besides that 11.4 million a year he's getting, is again, he's a two-way forward, you know, or two-way defender. We can't do much with these two-way defender guys. And I mean, they have modest chemistry to say the very least, so we're still getting a +1 because of that, I guess. But that's it. All right, so we got that taken care of. We got special teams looking good. Lafreniere, Malkin's going to play on that first line unit with Kostiason up there at the D. Svechnikov is... we moved Svechnikov to the wing. I don't know how much that affects it in the power play in this game when you have two guys, if they actually stay at the point in this game or not. I've never really paid much attention to that. The production from being a defender at the point, or being in a defenseman position opposed to being in that forward position. I mean, in real life, obviously, you know, you put Ovi up there and guys like that all the time that want to be your goal scorer, sit in this higher slot. But I don't know how well that works in this game. But nonetheless, we'll see how she goes like this. We're only going to play about a month because I really do want to hear you guys' thoughts on this one. I want to hear the Kostiason thoughts. Big trades. I love the idea of being on it. That's my thing. I think I'm just a little too addicted to the trades. I love the idea of just being able to go out there and trade literally anybody, or trade for literally anybody you want. Now, he's 11 million a year. You got to fit under the cap, but you can have just about anybody you want. Wow, you start 2-2 in preseason. No, that is not promising. I don't know how to put it. That is not good. That is not a good look because, again, you know, these teams, they ain't put their best lines out there most of the time. There's a W to start the season. L to the Bruins over here in Philadelphia. Big win there. Goal scoring's kind of low at least, so that's good. You know, as far as defense is concerned, there's 4 against Minnesota. It took 5 games to allow at least 4 goals, so that's good. There's another low score right there for us. Another big dub. Team's 5-2 starting the season. Kostiason, heard we was talking about trading him over to the worst team in the league. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to start playing some good ball. I'm going to start doing it. Buffalo, what you going to do? You're going to sit down. This team is just stomping teams right now. 10-2 to start the season. I don't know if we can make a trade doing that. We're going to start losing some games real quick to justify making a trade, right? Eventually you cool off. I said eventually. I don't know if it's going to happen. Here we go. Tampa Bay says take that L. You want to give up their... No, I don't want Brandon Carlo for a first. Are you crazy? You must be... What in the heck? Dallas, what are you smoking? There's an L and an L. See, that's what we wanted to see. A couple losses there just to warm it up. Detroit's 12-4. We knew Detroit would be 6. Svechnikov, 9 goals and 14 assists right now. Is he on the first line? I know we had to move him to the second. It's the only place to work. But at +3 to him, and he's playing with Malkin, who's just making bank right now. 10 goals and 4 assists. Literally making bank. 9 for 14 for Svechnikov, and then 4 for 17 for Lafreniere. He's finally starting to find his, you know, his mojo right there is Lafreniere. He likes playing with these. Both guys can really score some goals. He's definitely a passer. We see that clearly there. He's just not used to playing on second line. Kostiason's on the first 14 points, so he's playing better right now than he has in previous years. Maybe Byfield's got 13 points. And Saval's got 12. That's an interesting first line. I don't even know how I feel about that first line. I think we just did it for the chemistry standpoint. I like Byfield up there. What if we switch these two? Yeah, you could switch Byfield and Malkin, but the way that second line's playing, I don't think you can mess with it right now. So you could definitely see, again, you know, the first line could have a little improvement if you want to play that game in the Saval area. And Saval's making $4 million. He's the guy that's interchangeable too, really. We could put Shing Time up there if we had to. He's another guy that would rather be on his second line. Everybody wants to play in his second line. That's just the place to be. So we'll keep an eye on Shing Time there. He's got 1 goal and 12 assists. He's playing really well. Playing some power play time. This whole line, wow, 13 points out of Yzerman. 11 points out of Wall. There ain't no wonder this team's running through teams right now. Everybody's producing. The bottom line's at half a point per game, just about. Incredible. The offense, 1 goal, 3 assists from Modine. So he's not a point producer there. Even as a two-way defender, you'd think so. He's got decent passing. I guess he hasn't played a power play much. 1 for 11 for Hageman there, which is solid. And then we're talking Gianta's a +9, 1 for 5. Must be killing on a power play. 1 for 4 for Bouchard, +7, +11 for Popov, which is great. Great to see there. 1 for 3 and 11 for Van de Sumpel. So everybody's playing really well right now. You wonder what that goalie save percentage is. 918. So yeah, the goalie isn't really carrying. 918 is really solid, but it ain't like a 930 he's dropping right now where we're playing good defense. So that's where we're stopping. Want to hear the Kostiason thoughts. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, big thumbs up. Subscribe, appreciate it, required. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.